Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Dragon Ball Nation. Now I got another versus match for you guys as I try to, in the video, find the character because I really don't like the character selection screen for Raging Blast 2 very much. I always have trouble finding my character. I wish it was just like a little up and down slider, I guess. But this versus match was suggested by Niall Brooks, and he also suggested the previous one, Super Perfect Cell versus Full Power Bojack. So I apologize again for not mentioning you in the previous video, but there'll be a link to that video in the description, as well as my previous theory video on what if Deborah had spat on Majin Buu. I think that's an interesting one, so if you guys haven't seen it, check it out. But yeah, to the fight. This is actually a pretty hotly debated topic in the Dragon Ball community because, you know, there really isn't a lot of evidence to display who is more powerful, Gotenks or Goku, in their respective forms, of course. But I lean towards Gotenks personally. In this game, however, I would feel that Goku would have the edge, so that's who I'm going to root for in this fight. Goku, I feel, would have the edge in this fight inside the game because he just has better skills. I don't find Gotenks very appealing character in this. I don't think he's very powerful. He's a lot better than he was in the first Raging Blast game, but still nowhere near Super Saiyan 3 Goku. But they're both on very hard as usual. But my thoughts on the actual topic of discussion is, I mean, I think if Goku, you know, wanted to give those kids a shot, and granted, he didn't know they were going to transform into a Super Saiyan 3 once they fused. He didn't know how powerful fusion even was. But he was confident that they could beat the Fat Buu. But also Goku is implied that he could also beat Fat Buu. So, you know, that's where things start to get a little fuzzy, because that's really the only villain you can compare them to. Because the thing is that Goku fought Fat Buu as Super Saiyan 3, but Gotenks never did fight him as Super Saiyan 3. He fought him in his base form only, I believe. I don't think he ever even went Super Saiyan, if I'm correct. Didn't go back to watch any footage, guys. Didn't find it very necessary. But, you know, once Super Buu came around, Goku really didn't display anything towards Super Buu. I believe Super Buu was definitely much stronger than Goku was at, like, his maximum Super Saiyan 3. We don't even know what his maximum Super Saiyan 3 is, by the way, because he never shows that off. He didn't show it off against Fat Buu, he didn't show it off against Kid Buu. I guess you could argue he might have been doing it against Gotenks, whatever you want to call him. You know, Super Buu with Gotenks absorbed. But it's too hard to judge because he kind of got his ass whooped. But, I mean, you know, Gotenks fought Super Buu as Super Saiyan 3, and they were fighting pretty evenly once he really got, you know, down to it. I would say Gotenks was still holding back a little bit, or he didn't just know how to fight. He's not as good of a fighter as Goku, so that's the problem. Goku's a much better fighter than Gotenks, I believe. I'd say it's pretty hands down Goku in the fighting skill itself. In terms of power, I would say Gotenks is definitely a little bit stronger than Goku, because I don't think Goku would be able to, you know, show up Super Buu like Gotenks was for a time. Then the fusion wore off. But really, guys, there isn't a lot of facts to support this. It's really an opinion-based battle, really. And as you can see from the footage, I was rooting for Goku, but for some reason he's losing right now. But, you know, he could still make a comeback, guys. It's entirely possible. I've seen it happen before in versus fights. You know, I'm really surprised, though, because Gotenks isn't very good in this game, I don't think. But, yeah. I don't think, I think Gotenks in the long run, actually, Goku in the long run, if we're concluding the timer, I think Goku could manage to defeat Gotenks if they actually fought for some weird reason. But, Gotenks is stronger, but Goku's a better fighter. That's basically the conclusion for that, guys. And that basically ends the video for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, like the video. If you're new to my channel, actually, look at my channel. Subscribe for more versus matches. As I mentioned earlier, I have a theory video that I posted last week or earlier in the week. So check those out, guys. That's basically it for today, and I'll catch you later.